Hello there, team. Today's short video is going to show you how you can take a RedLion PTV edge controller or some HMI and allow it to talk to other RedLion HMIs with the tags already created from the other particular HMIs. So in this case, I have on the my desk here, I've got a 7-inch screen that I want to get data from a edge controller device that RedLion has that has a thermocouple input running on it. And so what I've got here, let me open up the program so you can see. So I've got this application here currently running on my edge controller. This is the typical RedLion HMI class that I teach. This is the screen that most students will build during the class. So I've got a thermocouple input. I run some logic. When the temperature goes above a set point, we simulate turn on air conditioner. And so this is running currently in my unit here, my slave. And if I want to allow this thing to be able to share the tags with my other screen, what I'll do is go to communications on the left. Let me shrink this down so you can see. And in this case, we're going from RedLion to RedLion device. So I'm going to click on this here OPC this OPC Works Proxy. I'm going to go here and click yes right here. Now if you notice, I've turned it on here to port 790. Now the session limit, the most we would allow to be able to pull this is 4. It's the same. Yep, 4 is the number. So that means up to 4 other devices could be pulling this unit over there. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on this OPC Proxy from here, and I'll save this particular program, and I'm going to go ahead and download this to my unit. So I've got it downloaded. Let me open the web page. You guys can see what I have going on here. So let's here. So here's the current web page that's running off of that unit. If I take my thermometer out of my cup of ice water, you can see as I rise up, when I get above 70 degrees here, the air conditioner should go on. And there it is, it's on. And I'm doing some charting and so forth. Anyway, let me put that back in the water. So that's the screen that's currently running. But what I want to do is I want to get that data over to another HMI that's here. So I want to get that over to here. So the easy thing to do, I saved the program. So I currently have it saved. All right. So I'm going to go to this other program I have running. Oh, by the way, I also have a 4-inch screen. We'll get to that in a little bit. We'll go back here. So here's the main screen that I want to get that data to. What I will do to make this happen is I'll go over here to the left to communications, and in this case I'm going to click protocol 1, and over here where it says pick, I'm going to slide down and pick the driver called OPC here, right here. This OPC driver right here, I'm going to click OK. Now if you notice, let me expand this a little bit. You see it says OPC Master. All of a sudden it has this HMI, or if you're used to other things, that would be a PLC or so forth. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to rename this guy HMI _ 24. Now I picked 24 because, let me go back to the other program here. The original program that has this on it, the IP address of that unit happens to be number 24. So that's why I picked that for the name. If I go back to our program, so right here I'm going to put in 192.168.1.24. That is the address of that other HMI. However, this is the important part. Where it says device address space right here, I'm going to hit the browse button here, and I'm going to navigate to where I've saved this build, the other program from the HMI program. So give me a second here to find this team. Okay, I have it under OPC tag sharing. Okay, so that was called the GRAC slave. That's the one I just did right here. I'm going to go ahead and hit the open button here. So that creates the driver to talk to it. But what I want to get on this screen, on this display page, I'd like to show maybe a couple things. I'd like to show the temperature value over there. Maybe I'd like to show the set point that's currently there, and whether the air conditioner is running or not. So I'm going to go here to data tags. I'll create a new tag here, And I'll just go ahead and call this one temp underscore F as in Frank. I'm going to now map that to the other HMI by hitting the source pull down here. Come down here to the word HMI 24. That's what I called that device right here. Look, this is the really cool thing. It brought in all of the tags that are in the other unit. So I'm going to choose temp F, click OK. I'm going to make that guy a read-only here. I'm going to create another one here. It's going to be called AC set point. Once again, I'm going to map that here, go down to this guy, go to the AC set point, click OK. I'll make that read-only as well. And then I'm going to create a flag tag because my air conditioner bit is only on or off. So I'll just call this one AC, how about status? And right here where I hit the pull down, I go here, and this one is going to be this tag right here. Notice also, I think it's kind of cool, it shows you down here, team, what type of tags these happen to be. So that's kind of nice. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that guy, click OK. I'll make it be read-only as well. All right, so there we have that. One more thing I'm going to do, I'm going to format these because my formatting happens to have 3 in 1. So I'll put 3 here and 1 here. And then I'll do the same on this guy. Okay, I think we got it. So I'm going to go to display pages on the left. I just merely want to put these on the screen to see if it works. So I'm going to go to data tags on the right. I'll highlight all 3 of these. Click the first one. Hold your shift key down. Highlight the last one. That's got all 3 of them selected. I'll drag all 3 of those guys out here like this. And maybe I'll make this a little bigger on the screen like so. I'll bold it. All right, let's go ahead and save this program. I'll save it to my hard drive. Before I download, I want to show you something. Here's currently, let me make this bigger. This is currently what's on that screen right there. Here's what's running over on the other one. So if I click this tab. So let me go ahead and download this to the screen. I'll just hit the Shazam button right here. And if you look, folks, check it out. You can actually see the values change. You know what I should do? Can I make this separate? There we go. See here. Look at this. If I make this a separate window, let me open this one here. Whoops, sorry about that. There. Sorry, hold on. What I'm trying to show you is that you can see this value here is the same as this guy here. So this is the other screen. I can also tell the air conditioner's on. If I go to this screen and click here and change my set point to 85, for instance, now if I go bring this guy up, you can see it changes automatically. Pretty cool. If I get my temperature above 85, we should see the air conditioner go on here. There it is. Perfect. All right, so that shows you how to do it that way. I want to do one more just to re-emphasize my efforts. I also happen to have a 4-inch screen over here to the right of my PC. You can hear me clicking a button here. Now, it's a 4-inch model. Those 4-inch 1000 series, really nice products. They don't have any web pages on them, so you're not going to be able to see the web page, but I want to show you that procedure. So I've got this already saved as a program called CR1K underscore 14. I called it 14 because that's the last octet. So with this guy, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to click on the OPC Proxy. I'm going to say yes, go ahead and share it. I'll make the session limit to 4 just in case I never wanted more than other things to talk to it. All right, so that shares the data. I save it. I got to download it to the screen. Oops, guess I did that over USB. Let me go here. I think I have Ethernet turned on now. Let's go this way. This warning just tells you it's going to use the IP address settings in network. No big deal. Let's download it that way, folks, and see. All right, so my 4-inch now has that. I know you can't see it, but it's there. So I'm going to go over to my middle program. I'm going to go over here to communications. Since I already have this driver set up, I'm just going to click here on this protocol 1, and I'm going to add an additional device here. And I'm going to call this one, you know what, for this one, let's call this, I don't think you can call them 4H. I don't think you can. Yeah, it's got to start with a letter. So let's do this. Let's call this one HMI underscore 14. It's the last octet. So right here, I'm going to change the address 192.168.1.14. Enter. One more important step is right here with the device address space. Hit the browse button and go find the program, the database that you saved. And here it is right there. I'm going to hit open. That should take care of that. Now, if I go to data tags on this one, the 4-inch model happens to have a couple other buttons on it. It's got a relay. Looks like it's got a casino. So I'm going to go ahead and create a folder here. And I'm going to call this one. We'll just call it 4-inch HMI because it's the small 4-inch HMI. I'll hit the new button right here. I'll create a tag here called casino. Which is nothing more than a random generator here. It also happens to have a number called my number. And it has another flag tag. Remember, anything that's a Boolean is considered a flag tag. So it has a flag tag called relay. These are all blue right now because they're not mapped to anything. So if I click on casino, go here to data, hit the pull down here and go down to my HMI 14. Look, there's those tags. So I'll hit casino. That's what I want to allocate it to. I'm going to make that guy be read only because it's being generated at the HMI. If I go to the my number, go down to 14, pick that guy. I'm going to try to leave that one read as right. I want to see what happens to that one. See how this works. And how about the relay? Let's go ahead and map that to HMI 14. Relay. Okay. We'll leave it read and write too. I want to see how this transpires. So I'm going to go here to display pages. And I'm just going to grab these guys and drag that whole folder out from the right. Make it a little bigger. Let me make the font bigger here, team. And I'm going to make both the relay and the my number, I'll make them data entry. So this little button right here turns on the data entry field. And if I want to get really fancy, I could also go over here to primitives, go to the home button of my primitives, and if I come down to a category called two-state toggles, I could grab one of these buttons like this guy and just drag and drop one of these out here, make it a little bigger like this, and maybe I want to associate this toggle button with the relay tag. So all I got to do, I'll double click on it, go there. If I go to the right side, I go to data tags, expand my 4-inch casino or my 4-inch directory, simply drag the relay value out here into the value. Bam. Let's see how this works. All right, I think that's all good. I'm going to go save this to my hard drive prior to me downloading. Here's what the screen currently looks like right now, team. If I can make this sort of like that. So let me go ahead and download this to my screen. Here we go. Should be coming up. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, let's see. What do we miss here? What step do we have? 14? Yeah, that's correct. Let me look at something here real quick. I'm questioning because I don't have dash lines here. So we got this. That looks good. I thought we downloaded that to it. I guess I better check. Well, hold on here, team. Oh, my cable's loose. Sorry about that. The cable's loose. Let me try it again here. Hold on. All right, so apparently I can't pay it. Give me 1 second. Let's see what happened here. 192.168.1.14. All right. Let's go ahead and cycle power to the guy. Wants to be a bugger. Cycle power. Let's see what happens. Hold on. You would think I would rehearse sometimes, but I'd like to show you all the trials and tribulations being a tech support guy. All right, so everything should be up, running. Let's see if we can ping it now. There we go. We can ping it now. That's a good sign. Let me go back to here. We'll go close this. Let's try it again. Download this guy. Took it. Okay, let's go to our web browsers. Aha, there we go. I think I forgot to download, or if I did, the Ethernet cable was disconnected. This guy should be coming online here. And what about the other one? They all should be on. That's number 37. Amazing. Do I have a loose cable on my computer? We can ping that one. We should go ping 37, which is the other HMI. The other guy, where it's you though. Why aren't you guys monkey? Okay, let me go back to here. Let me try something. This is interesting because I can see on the all the numbers are transferring from the other screen. Yeah, I can see that from here. Let's see here. There it goes. All right. So looks like we're back up and live here. If I take this out of here, we should see that move. And if I move this up, you can see here. Now the thing I was challenged about was if I click here. Okay, that's bidirectional because I can change it there. Now you can only hear this in the background, but I'll change it on the small screen. Maybe 555, enter, and you can see that came across bidirectional. The one that didn't work is this one. If I turn on and off the relay from here, okay, so it is working on the small screen as well. I just didn't see it. Yep, so it is working on the small screen. The interesting thing is that, okay, the button, hold on, let me show you one more thing here. So here's why I'm puzzled. I see on the small 4-inch, this guy is working, but this thing's not. So I was wondering why, when I touch it, you can hear me touching on the small 4-inch, it's not working. So I forgot something. I forgot right here to link that to the relay tag right there. So once I link it, and if I download that to that little 4-inch screen, I go back to here. Now, if I touch it on the real screen, you can see me touching it there. Or if I take my mouse on the visual, click here, I can do it. So, team, that's just an easy way to use the RedLion OPC method to go from one RedLion HMI or one product to another. So really what's neat about this is you could have, in honestly about 10, I don't know how many, multiple machines out there, all hopefully running RedLion HMIs, and maybe you want to put a big PTV or something to display it on a TV. It'd be real easy to take data from all those other guys into one and pick what specific tags you want to see on the main display, main TV or OEE screen, if you will. So I think that's a pretty cool, easy way to do such a thing. Anyway, if you've got any questions or you want copies of these databases or something, don't be afraid to send me an email or comment on the video. I'll be glad to send you copies of these PIMS databases. Hey, thanks a lot. Have a great day, folks. See you later.